So we're rebuilding our entire life in 2021.
We left this in the outside refrigerator. It's now frozen solid.
Charlie! Ah! She got her paw in it! Oh wow. So it is February 12th, and today Charlie is getting groomed. She is not super happy about it, and she's downstairs in our dining room getting groomed because our garage is too cold for our groomer to set up in there. This week we finished this office, got the ceiling done. We got nothing's really hung up yet except for over here. I hung up some of these paintings, but I think I've made like a pretty good flow of things for when I need to work on music, and like I can just do piano and set it all up here. I kind of feel like I'm creating a real studio now because it's finally kind of the style that I want with the light, and the flow works. Our final house project is the living room, and it is the biggest project. I'm really excited about it because that room is just going to feel so much bigger once the white is on the walls. Our master bedroom vlog should be up by now, and this is just like kind of part 2 of our house renovations. It's simple things, but 2 years of living here, we've realized we need handles on our drawers, and the color of the walls are crappy. We already knew that, but they were also like chipping and stuff like that, and so it was time for a fresh coat of paint. And even though it's gross and cold outside and the weather doesn't seem to want to change, our house is changing for the love. I am done with all this sameness. Same lockdown, same virus, same political crap. I'm done. Does anyone else relate? Comment down below because it feels good to just say it. Now, I feel like I haven't really sat down to really tell you why we were renovating. A lot of it was because the renovations were just necessary, and we were getting sick of this sameness, but also we're not super sure what we're going to do with our life. But either we're going to be here another year because Seth didn't get into med school, or we're going to be moving and this house needs to sell. So either way, the house needed painted and needed renovations. And if we stay here another year, we just get to reap the benefits of what we worked on. But ultimately, we've been in a really weird transitional season where you graduate from college and then you're... a lot of people don't really know either. Then you're told to go and get a job. But with us, Seth is applying for med school, and so he has a job at the hospital, and he actually found a way to work full-time at the hospital as an OR attendant. So he gets to be around more of what he wants to do, and he gets more hours for it. I, on the other hand, am in that super weird transition where I've applied for jobs, but no one's really hiring. It's February, it's the worst month of the year, and there's a lot of irons in the fire, but no end in sight with if the project's gonna get done in 2021 at all. I'm not saying that the music that I'm creating is not getting done. I am, however, saying that the deals behind the scenes are not getting done. So the music is done in a lot of areas. Like, there's a few songs done, but I have to figure out how to release it with the world being still so shut down. But I'm trusting God that no matter what, it's going to be okay. and I'm focusing on what I can control, and that just happens to be this for now. Like, I've been meaning to get into renovating this house, but I've been busying myself with school and work, and even though I still have clients and I do teach music, that has slowed down pretty much, like, to a grinding halt right now with it being cold and icy in Arkansas, and so people are not really wanting to go out of their house and have a vocal lesson. That's another one that's like not an essential thing if it's cold and gross and you don't feel super good. And I've been struggling. So I just want to have an honest conversation before we get into this vlog, just because it can look like the world, it can look like we are happy and good all the time on a platform like this because we're just showing you the highlights. Of course, I'm not going to show you my temper tantrum at 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm so sick of being stuck in this house and not having really any place to go or friends to go see. 2020 took everything. It took all my friends. It took my freedom. It took a lot. And I'm just talking about on my end. I'm not even speaking for the entire world. So we're rebuilding our entire life in 2021, and even though it doesn't look any better than 2020, I've decided to trust the Lord, and I've decided to just be free, even though the world doesn't want me to be. Isolation is a huge tool in torture, and that's what we're going through. We are actually going through a torture device, and as a people person, it's been a lot harder for the people than like my husband, who doesn't seem to care that we're still shut down and don't see people enough. But we have broke out. God is providing us with friends and a community that we can trust, that can pray with us, that can be on our side, and who really like support us in this, world. Honestly, that's all you need. Good support systems. I've been rambling on for a really long time. You should just watch us renovate our living room now. What day is it? February 17th?
Yeah.
Oh man, steel trap. It snowed like 6 inches.
It snowed another 6 inches last night.
Yeah, well, it snowed 6 inches a couple nights ago in Arkansas, which is unheard of. And we had a fun family outing in -3-degree weather. But then it just dumped another 6 inches of snow. So all my clients have been gone for the past week. And so we just decided we're going to finish this. Hopefully today, maybe not today.
We'll finish the walls today.
We'll finish the walls today and maybe the ceilings tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it kind of gave us an excuse to go ahead and get it done so that we don't have as many people coming in and out of the house. Charlie has been loving this weather. I mean, she just got a haircut, but I don't think it really has impacted her at all. She's got a full coat of hair still. She just had a full 3 coats of hair before.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Nope what?
Nope.
He's being annoying, but he got me some M&Ms and Pringles, so I can't be too mad at him.
Nope. We left this in the outside refrigerator. It's now frozen solid.
Oh my gosh. It's like an ice cube.
Paint your camera.
Charlie.
Just step on it.
No, she just dropped her bunny right next to the paint. No, Charlie, Charlie. Ah, she got her paw in it. It's so perfect for sledding, and I haven't sledded. This is gonna bug me. I haven't sled in probably over 15 years, and I'm excited. So we're gonna go to the park, and I'm gonna sled down on a container top because we don't have a sled. And I'm seeing a bunch of people on Instagram who are living here and other places that have this much snow, and I'm kind of like, how do they already have a sled? How do they already have these things? Like, we don't get those things because we don't have that kind of snow here. It seems like a bad investment. Maybe they're just renting. Back when I lived in Joplin, Missouri, we had a few snowstorms like this when we were younger, and then it stopped doing that. But in Missouri, you don't have nearly as many options to go sledding because you don't have that many hills. There was one hill that I could think of in that area that we could go to, and it was always overrun when it did snow, so we never really went. So as a kid, my sledding was my dad making like a hill for us out of other snow, and then we just like go down this baby slide. I didn't really know what sledding was until we went to Colorado and we went tubing. Man, I wish I had an inner tube. That's what I need. Maybe there's some people at the park that I can ask if I can borrow their inner tube. Maybe they're taking a break, chilling. There are people sledding.
Charlie. There she goes.
Good morning. I think this is the first time I filmed Charlie with her new haircut. Yesterday we finished up the living room, with the exception of probably doing some touch-ups at some point. And I decorated it in a haste because I have a problem with not having a decorated room. So I put everything back on the walls the way it was, with the exception of like kind of switching some things up, but not a whole bunch. And it's just so big now. So I was gonna film my reaction because I can't, I mean, like, it's like the day after I did that last night. I saw it in the dark, but I haven't seen it in light. I am rhyming. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I haven't seen it in the light, and I also kind of can't remember what it looks like. So here goes the early morning reveal. we filmed this reveal. And I am just now finishing up the vlog. I'm sorry. But I wanted to add in the end of this vlog a new addition to this room. And it's humongous. So we got a new TV console thing. And it's beautiful. It's very antique. It's very like sturdy. However, I didn't do the measurements on Facebook Marketplace. We sold the old one on Facebook Marketplace and I bought this one on Facebook Marketplace. The people were awesome. They put the measurements down. I just didn't measure. So for now, we just have a very, very large piece of furniture. And I feel like Joey off of Friends, where he makes the TV ottoman way too big. But we love it. It's just big, isn't it? Oh my gosh, you're so cute.